僕ですか?
Tondagosa. I'm Kody Nokolo, and this is Mother². Today, I'll be reading my exclusive interview with Austin Jorgensen, creator of the 2014 Motherlike indie game, Lisa the Painful. This is part of a series of interviews with Motherlike indie developers I'm bringing to you this summer. My secret final discussion with two Motherlike indie developers in one interview will be announced with a post on our Twitter on Sunday, and its YouTube premiere will be coming a week from now. In October, you'll hear from a developer for a bunch of the Mother fan remakes in development now, and you'll hear from the composers of the Mother Encore fan remake. Stay tuned. Now for my questions to Austin Jorgensen. First, I asked, where did you first discover the Mother series, and how did you feel during your first experience with it? He said, my brother had bought the game used around the time it came out, and I remember watching and not paying it much mind. That quickly changed to awe and intrigue. It really felt like something I've never seen before in a game. Even at a young age, I could sense that. My next question, do you have a favorite game in the series, and why? He said, Mother² or Earthbound. I'm biased because I grew up playing it. The other Mother games are all very good, but the last boss of Earthbound takes the cake. Then I asked, what are some of your favorite characters, songs, locations, and moments from the series? He said, Gygus and Pokey was a game changer. I love all the music. As a kid, I was obsessed with drawing Everdread and the Mr. Saturns, but there are so many great characters. Question 4. Did you ever interact much with the community on Starmen.net? And if so, what was your first impression of the community? He said, I visited Starmen.net religiously, but never actually joined the forums or interacted with the community. After that, I asked, what were your favorite experiences you've had with the Mother community? And he said, I mean, if like Mother, you're good peoples. That's all I know. Question 6. Our website and members of its community have been discovering many previously lost pictures and information about the N64 version of Mother³ recently. Do you have any strong opinions or other thoughts on that version of the game? He said, I dislike the 3D art direction. I always dreamed it would be like a Paper Mario style. 7th question, what were your expectations of Lisa the Painful before finishing it, and how did the completed game differ from those expectations? He said, I had low expectations, and I'm lucky for the game to be received so well. Next question, do you have any favorite parts of your games that you didn't think too much about but players seem to enjoy more than expected? He said, I didn't expect Terry Hintz to be so liked. I was legitimately trying to make him insufferable. Question 9. Are there many times where it's difficult for you to get motivated to make things, and is there anything you tend to do to get yourself motivated when you need to work on something? He said, yes, it definitely happens. The best thing I've learned is to find some selfish indulgence in your work, even if it means scrapping what you're doing to make it more fun or interesting for yourself as a creator, and not worry so much about how it will be perceived. Question 10. Did you deliberately decide to include any particular Mother tropes in your games? He said, yes, Lisa is very much inspired by Mother, and I was happy to pay homage to it. Next question, which aspects of the Mother series were the most inspiring for you? His response, the most inspiring element was the willingness to be subversive. Earthbound used tropes and rules only to break them apart. It was the first time I've experienced that, and will always value how refreshing it is then and now. And the final question, do you have any plans for future game projects or anything else in particular that you're working on and would like to mention? If so, do you think the Mother influence will continue into those next projects in any specific ways? He said, I'm working on some things now that I can't talk about, but the Mother series is imprinted in my psyche and will forever color all of my work, and even inform my expectations in the entertainment I consume. Long live Mother. And that's all for my interview with Austin Jorgensen. What do you think? Let me know in the comments, and be sure to follow him on Twitter through the link in the description. Subscribe to see our final Motherlike indie interview of the summer next week, and to see interviews with Mother fan game developers in October. This has been Kody Nokolo. Potential.